Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your reading for the middle of February. It's going to be good for any placement of Scorpio in your natal chart. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below. If you're new, this is Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma Chandra Scorpio. So you know when I read for your sign. Scorpio, sorry I've been MIA for a while. I had to take a little bit of a break from this channel. I've been working way too much. I needed a break, but I'm back. So you will hear from me more often. All right, let's get into it. Overall, Scorpio, I think that something is starting to get on your nerves. I think that someone, first of all, I have the King and Queen of Cups here, and I have the Emperor here, and I do think that someone does really love you, and they want to be with you. And I think that they write you a romance novel, but when it comes down to making finite plans of some kind, they won't. And that's starting to piss you off. You guys are fixed signs. You like loyalty. You like something very dependable. You don't like, I kind of get the sense that you're not liking everything just like being up in the air and not knowing when something's going to happen. A deep conversation needs to be had. I think that you're dealing with a deeply feeling person that avoids talking about some maybe heavier stuff. You're with a Scorpio, dude. Welcome to the heavy. They're not afraid of that shit like you are. I think this person's just afraid of something. From the Cosmic Cat, I got this as a Christmas gift, you guys. We love this. We love this deck. It's so great. Flexibility, stretch to your limits, tolerance, you're sitting with it, and improvisation, make it up as you go along. Grudge is at the bottom of the deck. Bury, don't carry. Okay. Something wants to be started here. I think something has just been improvised for a while, and it's been cute, and it's been fun. I think you're carrying a grudge, though, at this point. I think you're annoyed by something. Something's irritated you. I think that's you. I think you're the one carrying the grudge. You've been just tolerating a scenario and being really flexible. Like, all right, I'll be flexible. I'll stretch my limits. I'll put up with this. Sure, we can make it up as we go along. And now I'm starting to not like this scenario so much. That's what I'm hearing. And they wanted me to use the Alice in Wonderland deck. And I think it's about like someone making you wait. Because I wonder what will happen next. Number 2, ready to adventure, precipice of change, pause before taking action, and then clock, time, pressure, in a rush, investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Okay. I think you wonder what's going to happen next. You're tired of just sitting here and watching the clock. Now you're going to look more closely. Something's starting to not add up or not make sense. I do think you want to say something to this person, and everybody knows that Scorpios aren't afraid to call out an elephant in the room. Scorpio's like, bitch, please, I am the elephant in the room. My Mercury's in Scorpio, so I get that. Like, things that other people don't want to talk about, I'm like, I am that thing you don't want to talk about. Let's talk about it. I think you're ready to ask some questions, but you're going to hesitate first. You're not sure if you should. But I think you're anticipating something happening, and it's just not, and there's an annoyance. I think you're pissed off. You guys are so loyal and so loving, like you're wonderful partners. I feel like this person, maybe they're afraid to approach you. Overall energy of the person coming towards you is the 7 of Swords. The way they're feeling is strength. You're being seen as the Queen of Cups, so not scary, very loving, holding a cup of love. What you need to know is the Emperor, and the final outcome is the King of Cups. We have the King of Cups twice. King and Queen of Cups. They see you as the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be an Emperor here. This could be a father figure, because I have death in the Emperor here. This could be another masculine involved that someone's waiting for some kind of a transformation to take place with. Maybe they're waiting for a divorce to go through, or they're waiting for something to happen with this father figure, perhaps. Or I'm seeing 2 different aspects of the same person, and that's you, Scorpio. I do think they want to be with you, but they don't quite know what to do. I also think they might be keeping something about money from you. I think they want to impress the shit out of you, too. I think they need to be more realistic with you is what I think. I keep hearing they're not giving you enough credit. Because they don't want to tell you something. Clarifying this is the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and Judgment. Okay, is this about like maybe selling a property or moving in together? Or that's you. A judgment call does have to be made. And it's about the foundation and the stability of the relationship. It may have to do with a home, like where they live. They may have to sell some kind of a property or something. I'm also hearing that someone needs to get rid of some things that they have. Like they are materialistic to a degree. You may be more minimalistic. They don't know what to do next. They have to make a decision and they're like, well, I don't really want to talk about this right now. Not in February, even though Spirit's like, you need to. You really do. You really need to talk about this. They're being strong. A Leo could have been involved. They could be Leo. They're trying to be strong in a scenario. Clarifying this is the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Strength only comes when it's called for. This person's closing their mouth. They are being reserved. I do think they are avoiding something for sure. But they're not doing nothing. I think we're seeing like under the surface, like they're not showing you a whole lot. They're not saying a whole lot to you, but they are looking at details. They may be working quite a bit. They are not solution focused. This person, someone is like all wound up and trapped in their head. They think they're stuck in a scenario, but they're actually not. It's just all in their head. And then the Four of Pentacles, they're afraid to let go. They hold back. I kind of get the sense that this person's worried about money. And they don't want to tell you about it. They might not want to tell you that they have like crazy credit card debt or that they can't afford something or that they don't know if they can afford to move in with you or not. Again, struggling to be solution focused. And because they see you as the Queen of Cups. Hi, mommy. Loving. Clarifying this is the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Wow, King and Queen of Cups. I love it. So they're your match. They may have water in their chart too. This person may think that you're kind of amazing. They may also think that you're incredibly independent. They may think you're very creative. I think that you inspire them. I also think that this person wants to impress the shit out of you. I kind of get the sense that this masculine or this feminine, they love you very much. They really do. And they want to like give you the world. The Knight of Cups will write a romance novel, and the Nine of Pentacles is like being showered with gifts. I do have the Six of Pentacles here, showered with gifts, very generous. But it's like what they want to be for you and what they want to give you, it's like they know they don't have the budget for that. This person may live beyond their means to a degree. Someone might. I know that you guys struggle with that sometimes. You can be a little bougie, but you don't have the same problems that Libra does. I am a Libra. We're flaky, slutty, and bad with money sometimes. But it's like, that's typically not your kind of problem. This person may have an issue with something like that. I think that they may be indulgent. Now they can't spend. They sure do want to give you something beautiful or really, really impress you, but I don't think they can afford it. They want to create a good life with you and a lot of love with you, and they can't afford it. Here's what you need to know, or your advice, the Emperor. There could be an Aries involved. Clarifying this is the Wheel of Fortune, Death, that's you, and the Emperor again. So maybe you're dealing with another Scorpio. If the King of Cups and the Emperor are the same guy, and I'm just seeing two different aspects of this person, Scorpio, they want to be with you. If they're not married to you, they do want to be married to you. They're taking this relationship very seriously. They're ready for some kind of a transformation. But when I get the Wheel and Death together, that's less Mars energy and the Tower and more Plutonian Pluto energy, which is a slow and subtle transformation. This person's not moving quickly, but they do see themselves being, I keep hearing provider, being in control of it all. Their human design might be I think it's the right angle cross of rulership, where they're completely in control and they're the king of everything and they take care of you and everybody else, and they can afford everything they want to give you and the life they want to have. This could also be someone else. And there's some kind of a transformation or an ending happening with this person, and that's got to play out first. I'm hearing something about a home and a retirement and letting something go. It's hard for them to let go of control. They like this logical, practical boss in control thing. Okay. And then the final outcome is the King of Cups. Loving. King and Queen of Cups. Clarifying, this is the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords and the Hermit. Honestly, Scorpio, this person is keeping a lot from you, and I think what they're keeping from you is not necessary. Like, it's not necessary for them to keep this stuff from you. I think they carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. I also think that at times this person can be a little bit of a doormat. They could learn a thing or two from you. I swear to God, Scorpios, one of your purposes in the zodiac is to teach people how to love hard and be really loyal and really compassionate. But to get to a level of mastery with the Suit of Cups and with emotions, you have to learn how to be loving, compassionate, and diplomatic without maybe being a doormat. This person may be kind of a people pleaser. They may want to please the shit out of you. And they have these high expectations of themselves to the point where they're like, well, I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. Oh my God, what do I do now about a home? They might be looking at bills, taxes. Oh my God, I have to save money. I want to give her everything. You might need to say to him, do you think I don't see you carrying all this shit on your back? I know you're hiding something from me, but you're not getting away with it. That's what they're doing. They're hiding something from you. They're weighed down by stuff. They're searching their soul. They don't want to tell you something. And I think that this is starting to piss you off. I mean, you guys are unparalleled in your skills of perception. It's like, I can see through you. I can see to the real you. And I just want you to stop this charade and stop being a martyr and stop like hiding from me and not opening up to me and like talk to me. I really wish the Two of Cups was here, which is like a real heart-to-heart conversation. Someone does want to give something here. I have the Lovers here. You guys are a really wonderful match. I also have the Devil here. Capricorn energy, it's like your earthly selves will be deeply satisfied by this relationship, and also Spirit's trying to bring the two of you together. Someone has these, I think, Capricorn traits where they have these really high expectations about money and legacy and family and having it all. And I think it's getting the better of them. And they're avoiding something because here's what I have. Pride, ego, arrogance, stubborn love. They're very prideful. They're also very loyal, which you probably like. Dedication, trust, and reliability, but then they're conflicted about something. They have these decisions to make and they don't know what decision to make next. And so now they're avoiding something. Oh, and there's another feminine here. Is this an ex or a mom or something like that? They don't quite know what to do. Because clarifying here, this person's overall energy, we have the Two of Pentacles again. What do I do next? The Nine of Pentacles, I really want to do well. The Six of Pentacles, I want to be able to contribute. I want to share my wealth. And the Knight of Cups, I'm going to write you a romance novel. Okay, I think it's great that they want to share the wealth and they're trying to figure out how to do it and get their bills paid and still do really well. This person thinks they're going to do well financially. They think they earn top dollar. They want to earn I think this person wants they want to earn over 6 figures a year. They also have this thing. I think this person lacks in being realistic. I also think they have a little bit of a love bomby, future faking side. Not that they're a narcissist. And I don't think they're a romantic manipulator either. If they do manipulate with gifts and like love bombing and future faking, I don't know that they're aware that they're doing that. I think that they just want to have it all. And I do think that they want to give half of it to you or somebody. They also want to be a provider. And they have, again, like these really romantic, almost idealistic to the point of being unrealistic expectations. They're conflicted about something. And I was like, okay, well, what's the Six of Pentacles? And I got the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. And I was like, oh, that might be the problem. Who's she? Who's this? Looks like an older woman, maybe a Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person might not be doing well. These might be parents. This may be an ex. I mean, you could have some earth in your chart too. They want to take care of you and impress you, but I feel like this might be another person in their life that they're maybe still providing for or something, and they've got it in their head that they can make everybody happy here. That might be what the grudge is about. You may be sick and tired of them, like maybe they're paying this person's for their lifestyle or something like that, and they're like they don't know who to be loyal to. And they're being a little arrogant at this point, and they're avoiding making some kind of a choice. Okay. I do think this person needs to be a little bit more realistic. I'm going to look at your overall tarot first. And your response to all of this is the Hierophant, that's Taurus, Strength, the Queen of Swords, and Death. I wanted to know what the Queen of Swords was. It was like, oh dear, she's picked up the sword. They see you holding the cup of love and you're like, yeah, well, I'm ruled by Mars and I'm the luminous warrior. I do have a sword, dude, and I have a mouth on me too. That's what I'm hearing. I wanted to know what the Queen of Swords to Death was. That's you putting yourself first. And I have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're getting sick and tired of waiting for something. You're about to open your mouth. First of all, some of you are married to this person or you expect a traditional relationship of some kind. You do care about family values. You do care about commitment. You do care about tradition. If you're married, you want to be married. If you're not married, you want to get married. I think you're also very modest and very pious right now. You take yourself very seriously. Strength of character here. But you're also not fucking around. I think you have something very direct to say to this person. I also think you are afraid you're about to get hurt in some way, so you're drawing your sword. I don't think you want to fight, but you will if necessary. And Death, you're like, I am Death. I think you're waiting for something to happen and you're about to go off. Like, I feel like your patience is wearing thin and you're about to say, you know what? Like, if you guys aren't married, you might be saying to this person, you're either going to marry me or I will end this. I will end all of this right now. I am Death. I don't fear endings and death. I will go off and have my own rebirth. I've been waiting. Some of you have been waiting like 7 years for this person to ask you to marry them. And now you're mad and you're ready to walk away. Like, I think you're about to lose it here on this person. Or you'll be really flexible and play by the rules that you said you would. But I do think you're ready for a fight. I think that this is all boiling under the surface. But I don't think you want any heads to roll right now. You definitely don't. Everyone thinks Scorpios are mean and they want to fight. You don't want to fight. I feel like Scorpio is always saying, please don't make me pick up this sword. I hold the cup. I'm the warrior that has a sword, but I hold a cup of love. But seriously, people, don't make me pick up the sword. That's what I feel like you're saying. I do think that underneath you're impatient and you'd like to walk away from something. And the untold truth of your heart is only you, hoping, vows, but then drifting, elusive. Someone's being dishonest. Someone's being elusive with you. And I don't think, sometimes you guys can be elusive. You can be secretive with other people. I think you're the all-seeing eye right now. You're on the lookout for elusiveness and dishonesty and any trickery. I think you are very attached to this person. You only have eyes for them. You're very fixated on them. I think you're hoping for commitment, hoping for vows. Right now, I feel like you're a bit disconnected from each other. I mean, drifting, it says slowly parting, disconnecting, and detaching. I don't think you're going to leave this person. I actually think there's a lot of love here, and I think that you guys are like legit together, but it's about moving in together or getting married. I don't know who the hell this Emperor and Queen of Pentacles are, but the two of you love each other. You're going to hang on to commitment. You want the promise, you want the fidelity, but there is this bit of a disconnection here for you at this time because you just feel like this person isn't being honest with you. That's because they're not. You know what, Scorpio? You guys are really good at getting people to open up. Just sit them down and tell them, I know you love me, I love you, but what the fuck is all this stuff with like the money and what do I do and trying to impress me and who the hell is the Queen of Pentacles over here and what are you hiding from me? Like, I can help you carry this stuff, dude. It's like they're going to drag something out here, and they're hoping that flowery words and gifts and whatever is going to work. I think they're trying to appease people that they don't need to appease, is what I'm hearing. And I do think that the two of you are going to be together. It's just like, it's just a question of whether or not this person can be realistic about what they can offer you at this time. Because you look like this is not 100% thrilling you. Yeah. You have to ask yourself and ask this person, how long do I have to tolerate this situation and just make it up as I go along? I'm a fixed sign. I'd like something a little bit more finite and stable here. Why are you waffling over the stability and trying to run away from me? Yeah. All right, Scorpio, that's mid-February. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to the website for private readings is in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Scorpio. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.